Hello there. This time we're going to talk about writing. So, there are many different forms of writing, but I'm going to talk about why I like writing and why it's been really important to me. So, when I was young, um, I started writing, I guess, like a diary. I'd talk about what went on in my day and how I was feeling. And I quite enjoyed that. I did that for a number of years. Um, but at some point, someone found my diary and then I stopped after that. But then later on, um, I discovered blogs and I started experimenting with that. Because as you will have seen, I do a lot of personal study. I spend a lot of time reading, listening, watching, learning. So I like the process of writing about what I'm learning because, one, I might be able to help other people through that process. And two, it solidifies what I've learned and shows me if I really understand what I've been learning. So writing in that sense is really powerful. Now I also journal. Um, Now journaling, a lot of people talk about it, but they don't really talk about what it is or like what they mean by it. So for me, my journaling process has evolved several times. So I'll always start with what kind of like a diary, like what's going on in my day, how I'm feeling, anything that's going on. I've made it private and digital so that it's not easy for people to find. Um, but one day, I hope, like after I'm gone, then my family will be able to read through it and see different places, different people, what was going on in my life, and that kind of thing. So it's also when I write, I'm thinking about who might read it one day, but not until I'm gone. So, and I hope that's going to be very far in the future. So that's one part of it is the day-to-day diary. But I also have a checklist. Now, this checklist has evolved several times. It's been very extravagant, but I found that the time it takes to create it, to go through the checklist, it's very easy to get quite mindless about it and just go through the motions, do the routine. And I got to the point where I feel like it was getting in the way. It wasn't as useful as it originally seemed. So I stripped it back and I made it down to just simple questions to myself, like uh, today, did I read? Did I write? Did I make a video? Um, and did I grow 1%? Obviously, 1%, how do you measure that? But the prompt is about like, did I improve in some way today? And if I didn't, then I'll think about why not. But at the same time, I won't punish myself for it. So I also don't expect myself to do everything on that list every day. It's more like a reminder of the things that are important to me, so I don't get distracted and pulled away to other meaningless things. I'm trying to narrow my focus as I get older. I really want to hone in on a few key areas and get really good at those things because I used to think you could do everything, but I think I was using the wrong word. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. You can do many things, but one by one. Master each thing one by one, or two by two, maybe. So, yeah, writing has been very helpful for me in learning, in getting my emotions out, processing emotions, keeping tabs on my progress, and hopefully teaching others, and also checking if I've learned as much as I thought I've learned. So it's really important to me, and I'm gonna be teaching more about that. So, do you write? If you do, what do you write? Let's have a chat. See you in the next one. Bye bye.